Okay, so to enter a client's interactions with healthcare and legal systems, while you're viewing the client's record, you just want to click Medical Criminal Justice, this link right here. And we first have the medical section. Seen by healthcare provider, that's a simple yes or no. Treated for injuries, because sometimes they may go to a healthcare provider, but maybe they're in the waiting area for so long that they give up and they leave. That might be an instance where they weren't treated. Seriousness of injury is simply whether they did or did not require hospital admission, if there were photos taken, type of healthcare provider, if an evidence kit was used, if they were treated by a sane nurse. I think we are all aware that it's a state law now for all hospitals. I can't remember when the deadline is, but I believe all hospitals in Illinois must have a 24/7 sane on duty by, I can't remember exactly when that's due by. Maybe it's already due, but here's data where you can hold hospitals accountable. And I think it was pretty much you all that did that strong advocacy to pass that legislation. So congrats to you all. And that's exactly why we want to collect this information here, to know if the survivor was treated by a certified sane, because we know there can be a tremendous difference in the evidence and the treatment of that survivor if they are treated by somebody who is a sane. And here you can type in the name of the hospital. Okay, so that's all that's entered as far as the healthcare interactions. Here we have the client's interaction with police and prosecution. And this is different than what we entered about the offender or the person who caused harm. This is about the survivor's individual experience in interacting with the criminal justice system. So if the survivor reported to police, you want to enter the date that occurred. And then if the survivor received any of these interviews, you will want to check those boxes. If there was a trial schedule, if there was a trial, you can enter the trial type. If it is an appeal or it was an appeal, you can enter the outcome of that appeal. If there was a victim witness advocate at the state's attorney's office that was participating in helping your survivor, you could check that. And then here are some data points on protective orders. If it's an order of protection, you can indicate if they received a civil or criminal, what type of order it was. This basically is defined by the length of time. I believe emergency is up to 21 days, then interim 21 and 30 days, and then plenary is longer. And then civil no contact orders, if that's what your client has petitioned for. We do not have a field for stalking no contact orders. I believe most are entering those as these civil no contact orders. That has been a request to add that. It's just something we haven't been able to get to yet, but hopefully we can get to that in the near future. And then here are court appearances data. So to add a court appearance for your client, you want to click this plus button and just enter the date they went to court, and maybe you went to court with them. And then the court progress is simply whether or not there was a continuance. Maybe there wasn't, and there was actually progress in the case. Or maybe there was a continuance. If there was a continuance, you want to select the side that initiated that continuance. There's always one side that says that makes a motion for a continuance. So you want to enter which side that was. And this kind of data can help you say things such as, Our clients on average have to go to court over 20 times over a period of 2 years. That can be more powerful advocacy than sharing one or two client stories. Ideally, you want both of those. Some stories and then paired with the numbers to really show about the volume and the severity at which this pattern is occurring. It'll give you more leverage in making your argument and improving policy. So this is all the information on my client's interaction with legal and healthcare. So I just go ahead and click save. And that's all there is to it.